Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, whichever way, wherever you are. Some advancement on this bike. So, as you can see, everything has been arranged so it all fits under the seat and the tail light. So everything is all right now. I already put the battery back. Everything is placed in a way that can be removed or easily accessed if needed be. That's the starter relay. There's the main fuse box. A plate was made to accommodate the regulator. It's got its zinc paste and everything. Another plate was made to accommodate the CDI, ECU, whatever you want to call it. The fuel pump was placed, as you can see in there. It's going to be, so is already under the tail light. All the connections were made. Let me go to this side. So the fuel pump is applied in there, comes out, goes to the fuel filter, which this fuel filter is going to be coming out of, is the one that comes out of the tank. I prefer the fuel filter before the fuel pump, so there's less chances of any rubbish going into the pump. And all this is taking me about 3 hours. Is the thinking about where everything needs to go and how you're going to make it, because at the end of the day, yeah, it needs to be rearranged. So now I'm waiting for a few things to do, a couple of finishes. The rear wheel, my MOT guy, I had a little puncture, a little slow puncture on it. I thought I got rid of it by replacing the valve, but no, it came back. I took the wheel for my MOT guy to, he's the only place around here that repairs tires. But I was having a conversation with him, and yes, he could have passed the bike with an advisory for the rear tire, but I don't want advisories. I want as little advisories as possible, and if everything goes alright, to actually pass without advisories. So I'm waiting for the tire, because I made a little mistake. I did buy a tire. It's a second-hand tire. It's a Metzeler tire, but it's in very good condition, and you won't believe me. It cost me 28 quid on eBay with delivery, and opposed to minimum 90 quid for a brand new one. So the front new tire on the bike doesn't need replacement, I believe. So that one is going to stay there as reserve. I do have a tire coming, second hand once again, is in good condition. It's from the same supplier, so if this is in good condition, I expect the other one to be in good condition as well. I know it's second hand tire. I'm gonna check it when it comes back to make sure there's no, because it could have been from a scrap bike or from an accident bike. I don't know. What I do know is when it comes, I'll check the interior walls to make sure there's no damage to it. And for another 28 quid plus delivery. The rear tire is a bigger tire than the front one, so that one would be a minimum of 90 something pounds, close to 100. And like this is getting to the stage where every penny that I spend is going to be a problem if I don't watch my spending, because what kind of profit am I going to make on the bike? I'm not going to make much profit, because if I take into account all the hours that I've been spending with it, then it's not going to be any profit really. So was more like an exercise to make something happen and put this bike back on the road, because she deserves it. A bike with 50 something thousand miles, I don't think is gone around the clock. What I do think is that it was very, very badly kept. Nobody cared about it. People, even oil changes in that, I don't think so, because when I got it and when I did check the oil, there was barely any oil in it. The oil filter, it looks like it's been to the war and back a couple of times. So yeah, it's all going good now, and everything is getting into place. Like I said before, this is all about details, and the details are the things that take more time, because all of this wiring, as you can see, is all been insulated. It's all original wiring. The few little changes I made, I didn't make it to the original loom. I made it with coming to get from the spare connections that we got, and everything has been insulated. So yeah, hopefully it's not going to be too long before she can go on her maiden trip out around the corner to see what falls off. I don't think anything is going to fall off, but yeah, at the end of the day, this is not a road bike. This is a bike that is being modified. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stop this video right now. I'm going to put the tail light. I'm going to put this tail light back on, which still needs a bit final sanding, and then some lacquer. It's got already some lacquer, but it needs to be finished properly. A little sanding down with maybe 1500 or 1000, and then the final couple of coats of lacquer. The tank is there. He's waiting for the final painting, coat of painting, because it's gonna take. I'm gonna give it another 2 or 3 coats of painting before I do anything else. I do have a protector to put, tank protector to put in here, because just by putting the seat on and off, it's got some scratches. So I'm gonna put the protector there to avoid that. I'm so happy because I did manage to get rid of the dimple that was in here without too much filler. There's a little one in here. There's still a little dent, but you can't even see it. First of all, it's too bright, and secondly, because it's white, you won't see it. So like I said, I'm gonna stop the video right now, put that back together, and then I'll come back. See you in a bit. So I'm back. Now the tail is fixed in place. I still need, like I said, I still need to sand it down and give it another coat of lacquer. As you can see, everything in here is being tidied up. Everything is not moving at all. So now, yeah, so that's the end of what I had planned for today. My plan for today was to tidy up that rear, all the wiring and everything. So the rest of it now is done. I just had my mate Michael coming around with his buddy Charlie the doggy, and he's just left. So yeah, it's getting very, very close to go for a maiden spin. So whenever you guys keep well, stay safe,